Once again, welcome back to the segment. ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਦਰਸ਼ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਨਾਲ। ਦਰਸ਼ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਇੱਕ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਮੈਨੇਜਮੈਂਟ ਕੰਸਲਟੈਂਟ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਇਹ ਕਾਰਪੋਰੇਟ ਮੈਨੇਜਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਿਛਲੇ 15 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਕਿਵੇਂ ਇੱਕ ਸਕਸੈਸਫੁਲ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸਮੈਨ ਬਣਨਾ ਹੈ? ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਦੀ ਕਹਾਵਤ ਇਟਸ ਨੈਵਰ ਟੂ ਲੇਟ ਟੂ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਯੋਰ ਓਨ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੰਮ ਦਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਹੀ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟਸ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਆਫ ਕੋਰਸ ਹਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਜ਼ ਅਤੇ ਕੌਨਸ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਆਪਣਾ ਹੀ ਨਜ਼ਰੀਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਇੱਕ ਆਪਣਾ ਹੀ ਸਵਾਦ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਪਰ ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮਸ ਕਰਨੇ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੱਕ ਨਾਮਵਰ ਸ਼ਖਸੀਅਤ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਣੇ ਪਛਾਣੇ ਨੇ, ਜੇ ਮਿਨਹਾਸ ਆਏ ਸੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਤੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਭਾਈਚਾਰਾ ਹਰ ਮੁਕਾਮ ਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਵੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਲੈਕ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਭਾਈਚਾਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ 'ਤੇ ਯੰਗਸਟਰਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹ ਐਂਟਰਪ੍ਰੀਨਿਓਰਲ ਸਪਿਰਿਟ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ। ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਮੁੱਖ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਦਰਸ਼ ਨਾਲ ਜਦੋਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਹੋਈ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਜਦੋਂ ਪ੍ਰਪੋਜ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਾ ਇਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰੀਏ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰਤੀ ਕਿਉਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਹੈ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਹੋਣ ਦੀ, ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੱਕ ਸੋਚ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਭਾਈਚਾਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ 'ਤੇ ਯੰਗਸਟਰਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਿਆਈ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ। ਆਓ ਇਸ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਇਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਕੀ ਐਡਵਾਈਸ ਹੈ। Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you. So today we would like to focus upon that, as you said, that it's not too late, never ever late to start your own business. Absolutely. Or any proposition which you have in mind. What are the advantages and why this entrepreneurial spirit should be always lighted in the communities?
Well, I think it's a very positive spirit to have. It always leads to great things if done right, and when you start out with good intention. You know, I think that's a good universal principle anyways. You know, doing things with good intention will allow you to do things the right way. And so I think it's a great time to start a business now, no matter what your age is.
Right.
Especially nowadays when it comes to, you know, in our previous segments we've talked about compliance and regulation and rules. They're tightening up. Those are getting very, very strict.
Right.
So if you're able to start a business knowing that and following those guidelines from the get-go, you're not in a position where you need to learn new things, adapt, change what you've done because things have changed. You're starting fresh with rules, with regulations. As long as you start your business knowing that, okay, I want to run my business the right way, you've started on a good foot. Yeah.
With your experience, why is it important to have your own business?
I think it creates a great sense of satisfaction. That's not to be said that working for someone isn't fantastic as well. There are all different types of you know, roads out there to take. But for some people, they've got that fire in them. They love that, you know, opportunity to run their own business, to guide themselves, to create opportunities. Running your own business is fantastic. It creates jobs. It creates opportunities for yourself. If you have other dreams that you want to fulfill, maybe you want to do something charitable, maybe you want to volunteer, but that, you know, that requires money, that requires time. Starting your own business can facilitate that. And it's a great way. It can lead into so many different opportunities, and it's a great sense of satisfaction. You know, you start something and it's yours. It's yours to develop and do what you want with.
Absolutely. I was just mentioning in the opening that I had a gentleman by the name of Jay Minhas. He's a real estate developer, and he was telling me that though the community has progressed in all the fields and our youngsters have become good engineers, doctors, lawyers, professors, whatnot, but he said that he's finding that there's a lack of you know, that entrepreneurial spirit in the youngsters. With your interaction with the youngsters, is it a fact that not many of our youngsters are wanting to go, and also the expectations have gone too high? That hard work, which was the basic foundation by which our elders have reached the zenith of success today wherever they are. Today our youngsters or our communities many a times want that instant gratification kind of thing. So what's your observation of this?
Well, I think that that's a good observation. It's a fair observation, especially from someone who has been in the business so long. And when you've paid your dues and you've been through the ups and downs, you sit back and you go, you know, I am where I am because I've worked really hard. I've had successes, I've had failures, and I've learned from all of those things. And unfortunately, you know, with the way in my opinion, with the way media presents, you know, businesses and opportunities and celebrities and all of these sorts of things, they don't really show what the back end of that is, how that got there. There's an entire machine in place that's been there for a long time. So nothing is instantaneous, but the end result for the viewer is instant gratification. So you look at someone who perhaps may be going into real estate and they say, well, I want to be, you know, making millions of dollars a year selling real estate in my first year. Well, nobody knows your name. Nobody, you haven't proven your track record, but you want to be where the same place where someone who's been in the business for 30 years
Right.
is. That's unfair.
Mhm.
That's an unreasonable expectation to have. And also, I would say, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you shortchange yourself out of good experiences? You become a harder worker, you become more understanding, more sympathetic, more empathetic.
Right.
You're able to contribute more when you've paid your dues.
Mhm.
And you know, to think that you can just jump all the way from A to Z without having to go through all those steps, it's unrealistic. But you know, to kind of represent the young people's point of view too, you know, I hear from them. I'm not so young myself, but
Right.
you know, we do have interaction, but you know, they don't have any other examples that they can follow that are their contemporaries. So we want to make sure that we let them know that, you know, hard work is appreciated.
Right.
Hard work is respected.
Right.
And if you respect, you know, your elders for what they've done and the trails that they've blazed, a lot of the times they're not aware of it. So
Right.
if you don't tell them, if you don't educate them about why you're here, you're allowed to go here and do this, and you have all these opportunities because of the trails that were blazed by our elders.
Right.
It's not entirely their fault that they don't know and that they don't appreciate it. So I think we can improve on both sides of that.
Right.
But absolutely, hard work is the best way to be successful.
Absolutely, that's the only thing. No shortcuts. Shortcuts can get you some success, but then ultimately,
Yes.
it's your own satisfaction also. If you have worked hard and if you have, you know, worked on anything, the kind of satisfaction you get, there's no comparison to that. There's no substitute to that actually.
Absolutely not, because you get to put your head on your pillow every night and
Right.
say, I did that.
Absolutely.
You know, it was my decision. And sometimes you put your head on your pillow and you go, why did I do that?
So finally,
that's
what
okay.
would be your advice to our youngsters? Especially, I would focus on this. Whoever wants to jump into this field, why they should jump, and you know, what kind of thinking they should have.
Well, I would encourage them to. I think we have amazing young people in our community. They're phenomenal. They've got great energy. They're bright. They're motivated. But don't get discouraged if you don't get instant gratification.
Right.
These kids are smart enough. They're very smart kids. They're smart enough to know that they can manage their own expectations.
Right.
But you need to slow down a little bit and endeavor to do whatever you're going to do in the right way. Be forthright, be honest, have good intention, and everything good will happen.
Absolutely.
It's not to say that you won't have ups and downs. That's life. That's normal. But I would encourage them to chase their dreams if they've got that entrepreneurial dream.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਦਰਸ਼ ਨੇ ਜੋ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਕਿ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਸਮਾਂ ਨਿਸ਼ਚਿਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਯੰਗਸਟਰਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਲਾਹ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਇਮਾਨਦਾਰੀ, ਇਨਸਟੈਂਟ ਗ੍ਰੈਟੀਫਿਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਇਮੀਡੀਏਟਲੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟਸ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਣ। ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਨਜ਼ਰਾਂ ਮਾਰਕ ਜ਼ਕਰਬਰਗ ਵਰਗੇ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਿ ਜੀ ਉਹ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਹੋ ਗਏ, ਪਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਇਹ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਰਾਤੋਂ ਰਾਤ ਜੋ ਹੈ ਕਿਲੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਦੇ। ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਮਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ, ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਨੀ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਰਿਸੋਰਸਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਕਦੀ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਸਟ੍ਰੇਟ ਲਾਈਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ, ਅਪਸ ਐਂਡ ਡਾਊਨਸ ਤਾਂ ਆਉਣਗੇ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਇੰਟੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਸਹੀ ਹੈ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ, ਸਹੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਇੰਟੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਤਾਂ ਡੈਫੀਨਿਟਲੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟਸ ਵੀ ਆਉਣਗੇ, ਪਰ ਸਮਾਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਲੱਗੇਗਾ। ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇਹ ਐਂਟਰਪ੍ਰੀਨਿਓਰਲ ਸਪਿਰਿਟ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਭਾਈਚਾਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਰ ਉਜਾਗਰ ਹੋਵੇ, ਇਹ ਜਾਗਰਤ ਹੋਵੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟਸ ਵੀ ਨੇ। ਜਿੱਥੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਜੋ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਜੋ ਮਾਣ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ, ਜੋ ਮਜ਼ਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿਸੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ।